Donald Trump appeals the verdict in his fraud case in New York. Former President Donald Trump has appealed a New York State Supreme Court ruling that found him guilty of civil fraud and fined him hundreds of millions of dollars. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to Celebrity Top Notch and hit the notification button to be notified when we post great videos. Let us know your possible suggestions by leaving your comments below. Trump, the leading Republican presidential candidate, was ordered on February 16th to pay approximately $355 million to the state of New York, but that figure was revised to $454 million, according to New York State Democratic Attorney General Letitia James, who sued Trump in the same case. The court was told that the figure was revised to $454 million. On Monday, Trump filed an appeal with the Appellate Division of the New York State Supreme Court, asking that the decision be overturned. Defendants President Donald J. Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, Alan Weissenberg, Jeffrey McConney, Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust, Trump Organization, Inc. Trump's lawyers said in their appeal brief that they will appeal the decision to the First Circuit Court of Appeals. The ruling in the case was made by New York Supreme Court Justice Arthur F. Engolon, who had previously been criticized by Trump when he presided over the case. James later claimed that Trump actually owed $464 million. According to Forbes magazine, Trump's net worth is currently $2.6 billion, much of which is derived from real estate he owns in New York, including Trump Tower. The verdict in the case came after a trial that began on October 2nd, which Trump attended several times. He then testified in a chaotic courtroom where the defendant Engolon repeatedly berated him to comply with court rules, but was later allowed to testify without interruption. According to CNN, injustice belongs to the court, not to me. This is not a political rally. Engolon responded to Trump's attacks on the witness stand. The verdict and subsequent appeal is one of many civil and criminal proceedings involving Trump. He already faces dozens of state charges in New York and Miami for allegedly falsifying business records and possessing classified documents after leaving office, and in Washington, D.C., and Fulton County, Georgia, for allegedly attempting to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. In addition, Trump has filed a lawsuit with the United States Supreme Court and a constitutional immunity lawsuit in Washington, D.C. regarding the decision by state officials in Colorado and Maine to disqualify him from voting in the 2024 presidential election under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. He filed a writ petition in the same court seeking to assert his constitutional immunity from prosecution in Washington, D.C. In addition, Trump was ordered to pay $83 million in damages following his criticism of Jean Carroll, who was successfully prosecuted for alleged sexual assault in the 1990s. The New York Attorney General did not immediately respond to a request for comment. That's what we have for you today. What do you think of our video? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that share button.